Welcome to Anything Creepy. This incident happened when I was 10 and it was during the 1960s. My family and I stayed in an orchard where we purchased from an old man with a fair price. The orchard had 2 water wells. One was for drinking and another one for bathing and washing. Back then, we did not have any electrical water heaters or gas stove. So we need to gather firewood to start a fire and put a pot over it to boil water. Whenever my siblings want to shower, I would be the one in charge of making the fire and boiling water. I was also the one to pull water out from the well, as my younger siblings were too weak and small to pull the metal bucket filled with water. Sometimes my younger siblings like to play around the well and pull on the string attached to the bucket, but I would usually be the one scolding them, as I am responsible to look after them. One day, when I was waiting for the water to boil, I heard someone yelling. I rushed to where the yelling was coming from, and to my horror, I saw my little sister inside the well. She was struggling so much and mud covered her entire body. I let down the metal bucket and asked her to climb onto it, but then she yelled and cried, My feet are stuck in the mud, I can't pull them up." By that time, the water level has already risen up to her chest. I panicked for a while and remembered that I saw a wooden ladder in the shed that the previous owner used to keep farm animals. I quickly called my neighbor to help me get the ladder together. We carefully slid down the ladder and asked my younger sister to climb it up. Luckily, the ladder was very long and it could reach all the way up to the well while slowly sinking into the mud. If not, my younger sister might not make it till today. Once she got out, I scolded her. I said, "Why did you not wait for me to get the water from the well?" She told me that she wanted to get the water first, so that the only thing I need to do was to mix the hot water together with the cold water and she could start bathing. I calmed down and asked, "Then how did you fall in?" She told me an old lady pushed me in. I said, "Old lady? What are you talking about?" She said, "An old lady wearing a dark blue dress with white flower patterns pushed me in. She suddenly showed up behind me and pushed me." I looked around but I couldn't find anyone there. As she described the figure of the lady, my neighbor's grandparents came to see what all the fuss was about. Their face turned pale when they heard my sister describing. So I asked them if they have seen anyone around that looks like what she had described. They told us the lady that my sister is talking about had passed away about 20 years ago, and she was the mother of the owner who we purchased the land from. After that day, my parents warned us to not go alone near the well again, but that was not our last paranormal encounter. That's my story. What about you?